Okay, so quantity versus quality is the chicken or the egg question for job seekers. And I understand the temptation, right? You're like, I desperately need a job. If I just send out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of resumes, eventually, like throwing spaghetti against a wall, something has to stick. Here's the inherent problem with that is that unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you are and where you live, because we live in a job market that has expanded with most people having jobs that have some level of working remotely, it has increased the amount of candidates for every position. So in the past, where jobs would have had a 20-mile radius of people that could apply for the job, now it's USA national for many, many jobs, right? Because they are these remote opportunities. So what that means is that you need to stand out amongst everybody applying for the job. And the other downside about you just sending out hundreds and hundreds of resumes daily or weekly is it gives you the false sense of working really, really, really hard, but that you haven't put in any of the effort to showcase that you are the right person for that position. Now, I'm going to ask you to take a step back for a second. I know it's really hard. It's hard to think about this from the other side, especially when you need a job so badly. But if you were the person looking at the resumes and you had to choose which person you wanted to call in for an interview, for a screening interview, are you going to choose the person that looks like they put more effort into the application versus the generic resume? Right? And I know you know the answer to this, right? It's a tough question. It's a hard pill to swallow. You know that you're going to be like, "Oh my goodness, this is the one," right? I would love to hire this person. So the resume and the way you apply for the job is the first stop. So I'm going to encourage you, and believe it or not, my clients apply to only 4 to 8 jobs a week rather than hundreds of them because they do it slower, they do it more targetedly, and with that, they get the results that they're looking for. So rather than just sending out hundreds and hundreds of things because it's not working and you're not feeling good about it. Okay. And I recently spoke to somebody, they paid a company to just send out resumes on their behalf, right? This is not helping you to stand out from other people. You want to put in that effort. And I know the effort takes time, it takes effort. You will get faster at it. You'll get better at it as you go along. And when you are applying for jobs that are very similar, the amount of targeting that you need to do for each position is going to be minimal. Okay. So you may have a few good resumes based on the types of jobs you're applying for. And you'll have a couple of different versions of a cover letter, and then you'll customize it to match each job that you're applying to. But you're not reinventing the wheel every time, right? You're not sitting in front of a blank computer screen every time you have to do this. But if you've heard the expression, right? That if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, right, you're going to keep getting the same results. So if you are sending out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of resumes and you're like, why is this not working? I'm going to encourage you to change up your process and work a lot more on quality and a lot less on quantity and watch how your results are going to change. Okay. I'm going to queue up a video right here all about your resume to give you some more pointers on what you should be doing and how you should be targeting that resume to the exact position that you're interested in. Okay. My name is Cindy. I empower career changes, transitioning teachers, and those returning to the workforce to find amazing jobs that match their current why. Let's chat about how we can make this work for you. I invite you to schedule a free 45-minute discovery call to talk about you and how I can help you to be successful in your job search. I hope you have a super productive week. Always remember your where. I'll catch you next week. Have a good one. Bye bye.